92.3 WTTS, Thursday morning. Matt Pelsor. All right. I always love a good mural, and downtown Indy has some great ones. Kurt Vonnegut, Reggie Miller, Mari Evans, and more. And we're about to add another name to the list. I have with me the Director of Public Art with the Indy Arts Council, Julia Muney Moore. Good morning.
Good morning, Matt.
So, what is this news? A new mural is going up tomorrow, this time at the Chatterbox Jazz Club. I'm really excited about this. Can you tell us who it is and why he's so deserving of this honor?
Sure. The mural is a portrait of Etheridge Knight, who was a Black Arts Movement poet. He died in 1991, and he was an Indianapolis resident. And very few people may be aware that Indiana does have at two, including Mari Evans, two Black Arts Movement poets, very well known. And Etheridge is a little bit special because he became a poet while he was in prison. And in fact, his first book was called Poems from Prison. And that's what really kicked him off. He really was part of that whole Black Arts Movement ethos of telling the Black experience as it is, warts and all. Whether it's good, whether it's bad, it's real, and that's part of you. And understanding that poetry doesn't have to create some ideal state, that it can tell you about your life and connect you to other people because their life is like your life. That was what Etheridge was all about.
That sounds wonderful, and I'm so glad that it's going up, and I'm glad that I have you here right now. I mean, we can look at this specific example, but I kind of want to talk more broadly about public art. I'm curious how this happens because I've loved all the public murals in town. The more, the better. But I don't know who typically approaches whom. How do you get the building owners on board? How are the subjects selected? How did this all come together?
Oh, it's all different. So the Bicentennial Legends mural series was a pitch from the Arts Council to the Bicentennial Commission. We wanted to do a series of murals of people who were legends in Indianapolis, who people may or may not know about, but it's time they did. And we approached them with Major Taylor, Madam C.J. Walker, and two murals to be named later, that we would develop those relationships and figure out where it was. And we were very lucky that the Bicentennial Commission agreed with us that this was a good idea, and they funded us to actually do this. And each mural is created with a different stakeholder group. And I would say that I work with a stakeholder group for at least 2 years before a mural actually happens. It helps that I have the money, but it also helps when we have a site. And with the Etheridge Knight mural, it was the Chatterbox who stepped up and who had been thinking about it for a long time and who connected with us because they knew that we were doing this series. There was actually a local poet who connected the two of us and said, I think this could work. And then we started. Once we had the site, it was go all the way.
All right, so you said two more are coming. I know you probably can't say who and you probably can't say where, but are you able to tell us when those two new ones might be coming to downtown Indy?
This is actually the third one. So there is a fourth one coming. It's at Bicentennial Unity Plaza, which is next to Gainbridge Fieldhouse. And it will depict 43 Indianapolis legends. And that will start being painted in the middle of July and it'll be finished by the end of September.
Oh, how exciting. Julia Muney Moore is the Director of Public Art with the Indy Arts Council. We've been talking about the new Etheridge Knight mural going up tomorrow on the side of the Chatterbox Jazz Club. And again, that happens at 5:30 tomorrow afternoon. Julia, I'm glad this is happening, and thanks for talking with us about it.
Yeah, thanks for having me.